Chapter 1 Dead Ex. I married a guy 32 years older than I am. Reason? Money. We got divorced. I got all his money and became the city's richest person. Just when my luck was starting to turn, I was hit with devastating news. My ex died. Drowned, they said. The cops think I'm the killer. Miss Tillman? This is Greg Weeks from the police station. Is Clarence Antonio your husband? I massaged my throbbing head. The hangover was hitting me hard. We're divorced. At 1:10 in the morning of the 12th of June, the year 2024, your ex-husband was found dead on the East Coast. His body was washed ashore. The report was made by a fisherman. Through his data, we found you. We'll need you to come to police station for investigation. I thought this was a scam call, but when I got to 8 PD and saw the giant of a corpse, my mind buzzed. That's Clarence, I thought. Greg informed me. Witnesses claim that Clarence had no safety gear on before he went into the deep zone. No signs of murder, so this might be a suicide. You're the last one he contacted before he died, MS Tillman. Did he behave any differently when you talked? A younger officer, Caleb Zimmers, gave me a glass of water. I drained it all, but my throat still felt parched. I shook my head dazed. No, Clarence saw the sensual scene during our video call the night before. Yet, he looked at me gently. It was as if nothing in this world could anger him. Greg said, the victim's friend claimed that his divorce was made official 3 days ago, and he went missing right after that call with you. The last time someone saw him was before his venture into the deep zone. I clenched the paper cup, and it scrunched up. You think I killed him? Security footage and statements from our witness preclude murder. However, it does not exclude abetting. What did you and Clarence talk about during the call? Abetting? You think a 52-year-old businessman, and a successful one at that, would take his own life just because a college girl told him to? Greg looked at me sternly. Everyone Clarence talked to before his death will be interrogated. This is how it is. Please work with us here. We didn't even talk that much. Caleb played security footage showing a bunch of fashionable men coming into my manor, and a man in black was leading them. Miss Tillman, the security camera around your street shows 25 men going to your house that night, barring the staff, of course. I forced a smile. They're my friends. We were having a party. Caleb frowned. A party with 25 well-built men? Anyone would think you'd be scared, Miss Tillman. I huffed impatiently and said, Clarence and I are divorced. I can sleep with 25 men at once, and it's still nobody's business, let alone a party. Caleb shut up, choking on his own words. Greg continued, the victim's friend claims that you and Clarence got divorced 3 days ago. Clarence did not take a single cent with him. He gave you all his estates, shares, and savings. Is that correct? Yes, Clarence was a famous businessman in Ashington. You played no part in Antonio Corporation's operation. This is very different from usual divorce settlement. Chapter 2 in the past. More suspiciously, Antonio died within 3 days after the proceedings were final. I will need you to explain the circumstances around your divorce and its settlement, Miss Tillman. Caleb flipped the file to the page he wanted. When they first got their hands on the report, Caleb's colleagues suspected that Jessica Tillman might have put a spell on Clarence somehow. Clarence was a billionaire, yet he did not sign any prenups before the marriage. He gave everything to his ex-wife during the settlement. He must be mad, they said. I kept quiet, but I was clenching my dress tightly. Greg